What is up, ladies and gentlemen? And we are back live for the third time today for the Anthem demo. Brian has invited me to join a party, and we're going to hope this boots us right in. That would be the dream. We can't find a microphone. We found the microphone. What is going on, Brian? Let's see if we can play together. That'd be cool. Anthem service is currently available? Is that a lie? Are you online? Okay. Cool. Have you gotten to play a mission yet? I've been getting in the other times, so. It's just been luck. It has absolutely been luck. Let me restore chat. Pop it out. There we go. What's going on, Heavenly? It has let me play. I've played twice today. For varying amounts. I've been playing like 2 hours to a chunk, and the first time I got to play about half of it, a little more, and the second time I got to play almost the whole 2 hours. So we'll see what this one does. Doesn't always let you in right away, but stick with it. It drops. Oh, absolutely. What has been going on with the tweeting over at Twitter Anthem? Need to put it in private. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could make the party invite only. If you're worried about it. Yeah. The internet's a big place. Maybe it's your turn to play. That'd be funny. Only one of us can be live at a time. I'll give it another couple minutes. We'll see. EA Games Anthem live status. Well, I mean, I know you're in, so that doesn't help me. Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't equipped a second gun yet. All servers are up. And they are working to add capacity. Yeah, they got themselves in a world of hurt on this one. Sure. Let's try. No PvP yet. There's not going to be any PvP, is there? Restart my system. you still talking, Brian? You got real quiet. Okay, I can hear you. Cool. Cool. I got you. Alright, so. Connection problem, unknown error. Well, that's new. I haven't seen that one before. Alright. That is the first step to playing this game. Unknown error. That is all new. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. You're right, Chris. Yeah. If it didn't let me boot in this time, I'll restart my whole console. Just hard boot it. See if that. Let's see. One restart of the client gave me a new error code, so if you gotta collect them all. This issue is server side. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't having any issues earlier. Internal error. What is internal error? Are the friend codes active? Yeah, they should be active, Garrett. Change this to face only because it'll get less exciting here. So I'm going to go ahead and hard boot my system. I'll be right back, Brian. Alright. I'm on Xbox, so not something... I've never experienced a cache issue with my Xbox. Hard booting the system's been fine. So, yeah, it's been great. This will be my third play session today. So I played 2 hours. I played from 11 to 1, and then 7 to 9, and now I'm playing from 11 to 1 on this end. Anthem. Invite to party. Our party to invite only. Cool. Change that back to the proper proper thing here. We'll see if that fixes it. Lots of people haven't gotten their friend codes yet. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I know a lot of people haven't gotten into the they haven't gotten into the game at all, so I'm pretty lucky to have gotten in both of my other play sessions. I mean, my first one took me like an hour sitting there, but I know a lot of people have been at their Xbox all day and not had the luck to sit in games. And I know they haven't because I got into some multiplayer stuff and it couldn't find me 3 other people to play with because there just isn't anybody else to play with. So getting past the load screen boss is definitely tough. Definitely tough. Brian invited me. In I go. Alright. Nope. I booted it up. So it's connecting to online services. I haven't got an error or anything yet. So just connecting. I don't know. Winning? Question mark? Who knows? You ever get past the home screen, Pyro? Yeah. I mean, the Xbox felt good. It played well. I mean, I got to clear the big dungeon boss, and no, that's not group of 3. I mean, getting through the boss with just the 3 of us was already this enormous tear. But then I didn't get to go through the completion screen, so I don't know if it's going to register it as complete or if I'm going to have to clear it again. It took me to the load screen and then that canceled out. So, unknown error. So I wonder if the Xbox servers are down. Okay. Well, maybe the Xbox servers are... Yeah, maybe the Xbox servers are... Day 1 update. Here's a list of the most reported as of 1 hour ago. Infinite loading screens while launching the game or entering an expedition. Unable to get past the title screen. Some Xbox One players are unable to access the VIP demo. Some players are unable to access their Anthem VIP demo friend codes. I mean, they list it like, oh, there's only 4 things, but like these are 4 incredibly large things. Things we need to fix. It doesn't work. It doesn't even start to work. You can't even tell if it's going to work. And you're not even giving the chance to find out if you can tell if it's going to work. Like, that's the 4 issues. So I was making dinner, and the first thing I realized was that I might be missing some of the ingredients, but I also might be missing the recipe, but I also may not know where the store is to buy these things, and I may not have a way to get to the store or pay should I get there. Is that going to be a problem? I don't know. Okay. What's going on, Fanbot? I'm playing on an Xbox One X, and Brian has a PC and an Xbox One X. Pyro, thank you so much for the super chat. They should have expected a large number of players that pre-ordered this game. Yeah, I think they had the scale correct. I think where they're running into issues is they ran the scale things, but they didn't have everything worked out with the networks themselves. So they're having PSN issues, Xbox One issues, and
they
issues like that wouldn't have mattered
large number of players that have pre-ordered this game.
Players. Like if you can't stably connect to Xbox Live, there is a much bigger issue than quantity of players, and then quantity of players just makes it worse. It just means that there's louder voices complaining when something goes wrong. And Zero, I think that it's not a bad attitude to say I hope they collect enough data to fix this, but but the problem is, I mean, then what do the Pyros of the world think? Like, if perception is reality and they can't get it out of the gate, what happens if March 22nd this game's still not running right? Resume. Find server. Press X. Okay, this is gonna push me into a game directly, and we're gonna start. You always start looking at your hands in town. So I think I'm in. The game's beta won't be playable. Now, Fanbot, I'm playing on a 1080p TV because I don't own a 4K TV. So I'm personally viewing the game in 1080p, but I am streaming in 720p because I found that creates less likely chances that I like drop frames or anything. And I would way rather guarantee a consistent resolution to you guys than risk dropping frames. Especially looking at like how many of our viewers are on mobile and stuff. All right. Okay, we are in. Hopefully tomorrow's better, Snoop. Okay. New message. Expedition rewards. Oh, it's rewarding for me for my expedition that it errored me out of completing. Awesome. So I get my experience and my alliance experience. Feats I got as I went. Okay. I've heard that. So is my forge, where is my forge at? That's where my suit is? Okay. Ah, forge. I've been walking past this every time. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Now, imagine what it'll be like a week. Today's just pre-order. Keep in mind, today is not just pre-order, because for the people who got codes, they got their code and up to 2 friend codes. So you theoretically could have 3 times as many people as pre-ordered. So I don't know how many people plan on buying the game on day 1 but didn't pre-order, but as long as that's not twice as many as pre-ordered, the number of people with day 1 access to the game should drop. Okay, so assault launcher, components, nothing equipped. Empty. Ooh. Increases melee weapon damage. I don't really like meleeing. Increases javelin armor by a large amount. Heck yes. Equipped. Dude, my suit's about to get so much better. Is there one javelin beta? No, there are more than one javelin. I think you get your second one at level 12, and this sort of thing caps at 15. I think you get access to 3 javelins. So I'm just not there yet. Light machine gun. Oh, I think I want to try the light machine gun first. I think that's the way to do it. Let's do the light machine gun. Yes. Wow, I just got like a ton better. Okay, and then I can go to appearance. This is pivotal.
Here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
All right. I don't have any alternative appearances yet. Oh, I can change my paint job. Okay, okay. Alright, so primary. Oh, I have so much coin. Arc 25 for the demo. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I liked it. Well, the question is how much playtime is that? Oh, I can make myself like all metal. How do I change it from, what if I don't want yellow? Oh, I like that kind of tarnished look. Oh. See that? I want it darker. I don't know if I like this, but it's fun to play. Oh, I can buy a whole new style of. Okay. Let's see if these other legs are better. Yeah, I have so much coin, and they've made everything really cheap. 2,000. I actually like the skinny legs better. See if this chest is better. I've been just enjoying the base javelin. Let's see if this is better. Actually, I kind of like that helmet. Nah, I think I'd do base helmet. Do base. Vinyls. Oh, gross. These are too much. I don't like those at all. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not usually a fan of them anyway. Alright. Cool. Well, that's neat. Cool. And then I should have other... I get other javelins at level 12, so I'm 2/3 of the way through level 11. So... I just need to go kill things. And I assume that... Actually, I should just join you, because you, I guess, haven't cleared anything yet. Right? Even though I'm further ahead? Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Invite player. Oh, okay. Got an invite. I did make it clear that I sent the invite, so I sent like 100. Yep. And then I just go to the place that it tells me to go. Okay. I think normal was plenty hard. I've already done this mission once. Maybe it'll be easier now that I have better gear. Maybe that was the problem. But it was wrecking me pretty hard. Yeah, PC, I hope that helps. I mean, I think a lot of the server load is that a lot of people are trying to queue into the same missions and stuff, so like that's not helping anything. So ideally, if you can get on at off hours and just kind of push through the early stuff, like I've had pretty good luck since then. All right. Can you join? Are you on Xbox, Zane? How do you change appearances? I can invite anybody who's on Xbox after this. I mean, I would definitely... I love BioWare, but I would definitely go into anything that a major, publicly traded, openly, I don't care about games, only profit backer. Like, I would definitely go in really open-minded. I've definitely already put it
one for briefings.
I like to learn on the go.
No fault you there. Name's Seth. Corvus is assigned me to
I
keep
feel faster.
around court classes.
Since when does Corvus care about stars?
Since they started making acidic weapons to attack supply caravans.
That's a good reason.
Maybe.
We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
Maybe
I want you to
shouldn't have
find
cleared
that
my
out.
face.
Put a stop to it.
I also learned how to
I'm
fly,
detecting
which is
one, no,
fantastic.
2 Shaper relics nearby. Might be part of how the stuff. Found the relic. Stars have done something to it.
Oh.
It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
What? That is so cool. Alright. How do I switch weapons? How do I switch weapons? Oh, Have you played with a light machine gun yet? Oh, don't do me. He's gonna get me killed. It kicks so hard. Yeah, it just asks you to only go right back into the same position. Yeah. Super nice. On the double gulp, like the thing you get at 7-Eleven, which is where it's named after. Just die. Am I alone right now? Oh, I got a rando in here. I was critting for like 30 to 60, like hitting the right spots, and now I just straight up do like 60 right to their face. Oh my gosh, I am so much more powerful. It's ridiculous. So, you know how the echoes deliver works? This is used a lot. Okay. Okay, so there's either going to be items, so pickup quests are either items on the ground, which are the echoes are actually these little glowing orbs. You can collect up to 3 at a time. So as you run through them, they'll kind of float around you like little wisps. And you're going to have to return echoes to, so like I have one on me now. And you return them to these little things down here, these little like spikes with crap all over them. And so when I turn this in, it's now 2 of 8. So we just keep pushing up the hill, and there'll be several. All you have to do is touch them. You just run through them and they're yours. But there's only 8 to collect, so if somebody collects one and then doesn't take it back, we never pass the mission. We just wait and wait and wait. Which is only frustrating because we're the strangers, so there's no way like to communicate with them. Yeah, it's assuming that they're listening to it, just like we're not listening to them right now. feels real natural. Possibly even more natural than Destiny and Halo, which are both really natural jumps for being an unnatural jump. I think Halo is probably the best sci-fi jumping. Well, the little tanks on him, just like the Division, but you can blow his tanks. Yeah. Did that help? No, you've got it. No, 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 no. Oh, so here's one of these over here, Brian. If you want to pick this one up. Yep. Yep. We run all the way back. You can have multiple, so. Right area.
Energy levels are dropping. You're halfway there.
It's that, like, spiky thing on the ground. You're there. Come towards me a little more. Up the hill. Right here. Yeah, it keeps, each one destroys a spike. Yeah, it feels real natural. Okay, you ready to go get the next ones? So they're across this valley here. The mines do respawn though, so don't just assume. And now it's over here. We have more we can destroy. Bye-bye. assumed they had the other two, and they were going to turn it in right away. But I didn't see them. I'm standing on it, but I don't see anything to interact with. I'm standing on, like, this blue circle. Oh, got a load screen. All right. Do I think the game is well optimized? I don't know. I'm not playing on a PC. I'm playing on Xbox, but it seems to run fine. Ed, the game, I've been told the game gives you a second javelin at level 12. So I'm level 11 and 2/3. So, did I clear the first cavern? Yeah, we should have. We should have. I just assumed my allies picked up the last two echoes, but it's possible that they didn't, so I'll go back and check. I didn't see them. So I jumped to the second island, assuming they would go back and turn them in, but if that's not the case. How do I like it so far, Mad? It's fun. It's fun. I can't really tell enough about like how the in-game solutions, like it's like saying a game is fun to level. Like, yeah. But really where MMOs shine is what happens once you're past level cap. So, I don't know that the demo's really going to answer that question for me. Did I clear the relic in the first cavern? Frame rate's a little choppy. Yeah. I mean, hopefully... Stream says I haven't dropped a single frame. So, unless my capture card is missing something, which could be possible. That seems likely. So good. Do I enjoy the gameplay? Yes. I enjoy this every bit as much as I enjoyed my first day of Warframe, my first day of Destiny, my first day of Halo 5 story mode. Like, that's what this feels like. Just good, solid gunplay, jumping all over the place, mowing things down. The core gameplay is fun. So the question with an MMO in my mind is, does it have longevity, right? Once I'm 40 hours in, do I want to keep playing? Because, like, if you're comparing it to a single player's, you know, like a Borderlands or a Deus Ex or a James Bond game or something like that, Splinter Cell, like, 40 hours is all it needs to last, and then the gimmicks can all wear off. Even, like, a Division, really, after 40 hours, I can kind of put it down. But, because after the first 40 hours, even the Division starts to feel pretty cyclical. So I don't know what this game does that makes post 40 hours feel good. Glad you're loving it, Pyro. Oops, they overheat. They overheat. Ah, crash landing.
Valor Relic. Stars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, we'll need to
Wait, what?
silence the
Oh, this
relic.
is... We restarted the mission. I wanted to pick up where I left off. That is not what happened. We spawned in the later area, and then we were back in the starting area. Raise that turret to get out of here. Oh, you have to forge it onto your suit, so you'll get later. Except that the good loot's at the end, like those final bosses were dropping whole chests of loot. Like I was getting multiple brains. Gosh, I can kill this guy in like one clip. Okay. This is not just the light machine gun with the strong, this is a little expensive. Oh, you guys are still dealing with something else. Just can we get everything clear right here? Oh, we're all radar. Got it. He's gonna go back to the good. That was my concern.
Energy levels are dropping. You're halfway there.
Okay. It says it's to my right, but I think it's further up.
for the glowy things?
Echoes.
Right. Those.
Heal. Yeah, you asked if I went up the difficulty. I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. Aha. Completed your first expedition already. Keep moving, Pyro. Moving right along. Alright. I've not. Oh god, I'm gonna die. See if I can sit a little closer to the mic here. Okay. See if that's better. Oh, see if I can get to Brian. That's me. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the other two wisps here. I got them both. Somehow I can't move. I don't know, I can't. I'm like held down. Like I slammed into the ground so hard I got stuck. There we go.
Silenced. Good work, freelancer.
It looked like the scars were bringing eggs to the relic.
The eggs were filled with acid. Could be using the relic to weaponize it.
Let's check the second relic. Put your theory to the test.
Ready? Now we jump over that. If you're quick enough, you'll go into the very same party.
Relic's up ahead.
This one's a lot more crowded.
If not, it'll toss you into like a group that's in like a similar
I'll
level of
pat myself on
progress.
the back after I've dealt with the scars.
Close as possible. Oh god. So this one's down here in the middle. Down near this, like, low speaker thing. Where I am. Yeah. Doesn't hurt to stand on it. Thought maybe it would kill me. It doesn't. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Figured I'd cross that bridge when I got there. Oh god. There's a lot shooting at me. You are right out in the open here, aren't you? My god. It's dangerous to get to you. Oh, crap. Evade, evade, evade. Getting to him without dying is going to be a bit tricky. I've got one on me. Oh god. I got clipped. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Ah. Oh god. That was close. Just bravely running from things here. Just my first clear, like my first time through this, I like literally sat there and like killed everything, and now I'm like, nah, just give me the echoes. Let's get out. 7. I got a rare. Alright, somewhere here there's another... There's more shiny.
Shit. More stars, freelancer.
Oh, now comes the bosses. Great. Where's these guys at? Wish I could mark a target. The light machine gun's a little unwieldy. Elf. That's what I'd like to see. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Go, 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 go. Mowing things down. Nope, 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 nope. That guy's not going to play nice. There's a big dude with some fire coming. Yeah, is there any depth to it, or is it just linear? If you did 50, can you do 500? Hammerhead. Oh, and load screen again. Oh, man. Why does the game stop when you do the missions? I don't know. The game just stops. The game just stops. Yeah, Pyro, the game is simple to play. I mean, I'm sure it's hard to master as you add the difficulty because, like, the margin for error drops because if you get hit by anything, you die. Alright, last two are locked in cages. Have to kill the gatekeeper. Oh no, you're on the infinity loading page. That's the hardest boss. Must be nice to play. Most people can't. Yeah, Budweiser, it's definitely been frustrating for many people. We'll see if I get the load screen boss or if I just get dumped right back in. Who knows? The hard boots have helped. Hard boots have helped. I don't know if it just like forces it to the newest thing. All right, how do you scrolling back up? You bought Anthem, you signed your EA account, you can't get any friend code, says you didn't pre-order. So you bought Anthem and you signed into your EA account, and your EA account is linked to your Xbox Live account. If you're on Xbox, if you're on PC, it's linked to wherever you bought the game? I assume your Microsoft Store account. Like my EA account says it's linked to a Double Goat. Okay. Oh, I flew through a spider web. That makes sense. All right. I think I'm stuck at 95%. Alright. Can you only play Ranger Javelin in the demo? No. But you don't get to unlock your second Javelin until level 12. Now, you're going all the way to 15. So, like, you've got... You know, making it from 10 to 12 is not a huge deal. And actually, if I would finish the missions instead of getting kicked out of them midway through, I think it's only like 2 or 3 missions cleared. But I keep getting pushed back to the beginning of the missions because it's really hard to make it to the end without losing to the load boss. Which is... I don't know how to start any further into it, though. Alright. You're level 12? Okay, so I chose not to go back into the mission then. I mean, ideally it's an MMO, so it's saving every second, so I've got my... I think the load screen actually rendered with my cosmetic changes. That's cool. I just assumed those were screenshots. That's me. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, if I would complete the mission, I would be on my second Javelin. But instead, this will be my 4th attempt at this mission. And I've made it all the way to the final boss and killed the final boss and not completed the mission. I got a load boss. Kicks us to a load screen. Can't finish the load screen. So I'm getting experience the slowest way possible. I am 11 touching 12. So at this point, even failing the mission one more time will give me level 12. We're having fun, Star Wolf. It's a good game. If you don't think about it as trying to like beat the demo and just play the demo just for gameplay, then I am moving right along. Alright, let's see if I got that rare.
Look who's back in one piece.
Oh.
So, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
My job. What else?
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
Well, I don't know.
I just want to be sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear.
It says 11 touching 12, so I don't know if like
relic-based
it levels to
nonsense.
12 and then you get it.
Can't be too careful out there. I'll
No.
run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the internal padding while I'm at it.
I don't need fills.
I don't need anything fancy.
You also don't need sweat in your eyes while you're trying to focus out there.
A basic inspection is fine.
You got it. Go ahead then. I'll run the checks while you're off.
Thanks, Em.
Anytime.
Alright. Probably to keep you from backing out of things, I assume. Alright, so I didn't like the Savage. So instead, let's try the Marksman Rifle. Brian invited me to a game. And I just have the Ranger. So I'll have other javelins there. Okay. Hold to exit. Out I go. I'm on an Xbox One X. It does look a lot like Warframe, Jesse, and it plays a lot like Warframe. It plays like a more polished Warframe. It's Warframe with a Destiny level of polish. I mean, that's really what it is. Okay, so I thought I joined you. Did I join you? Oh, okay. So I gotta go into my suit and get ready. Let me crawl into my suit. Yeah. Ready. Whatever you need to do, man. Let's do it. So, I just hope it has more Warframe depth and less, like, Destiny flatness. Because I hope the polish is just visual. Like, if it has to be between those two games. If you don't get your second suit at 12, you can't get it. Oh. Thank you, Jacob. Oh. That'd be so frustrating. I'm hoping I have a lot more cosmetics to choose from down the road. So far, that system's a little disappointing. Yeah, as long as it's not like Call of Duty style where they just are like releasing them so fast that you can't build enough in-game currency up to buy them, and then being like, but if you want them, they're available for real cash. I mean, it doesn't bother me in Call of Duty because it's an annualized franchise, so I don't care about cosmetics because they're gone in a year anyway. But if you want something to be a long-lasting MMO, then, I mean, cosmetics are a valid thing to care about. Like, I care about my cosmetics in WoW, and a little bit in 14. But that's because my WoW account is, you know, almost old enough to drive. Call of Duty is going to get replaced every November. It's hard to get excited about. It does, Pyro. The jumping feels a lot like Halo. More like Halo than Warframe. And it doesn't have quite the wall running that like a Titanfall or a Warframe has. But it's much more graceful than Destiny, and Destiny's not bad. Destiny may have one of the best gunplay core mechanics that I've ever felt. It just feels really natural. Halo's a close second. And this is up there. It feels really natural. The movement feels natural. It just, my character does exactly what I want it to do, so if it's not doing something well, it's my fault. I think I'm going to get stuck on 95% again, right? Okay. You just got a sniper rifle that only has 5 shots, but each one does 3,000 damage in an explosion. That is fantastic. Yeah, I would love to see more of like a Borderlands. Since it's only PvE, you don't have to worry about balance. And so like Borderlands, everything felt random. And you could get like, only has 5 shots, and you can carry 200 shots. And you're like, well, that sucks. Like, why would I want that? And so it was just random how it rolled. And then the trade-off for that is then you can get lots of loot. I found 20 guns this time. Yeah. Yeah, Jesse, I would hold off. I mean, my initial impression is I would hold off. I would not pre-order based on what I've seen. I would not pre-order to get access to what we're playing right now. Do I... Do I think it'll do better than Destiny and Warframe? I mean, Destiny had a great initial sales numbers, and Warframe is very sustainable, but we'll never have the sales numbers in the draw of a AAA game unless it moves to a higher level of polish. So I think it'll be somewhere in between. I think it'll have the initial buy-in of Destiny, and then the problem with Destiny wasn't its initial buy-in. The problem was what happened when you got to that first or second DLC. Oh, okay. Just had a lag spike. I was worried it kicked me right back out.
Get further in. Door's locked. But we found an odd-looking device of some kind. Doesn't look like something the Shaper's made. I don't read anything from it.
Was another time sent? The relic changed me.
Are you hearing that? Who is
Thanks.
that?
We appreciate you hanging out while you play, Pyro. Glad you got in. That's...
Dominion. I should have guessed.
I've heard they possess a device that can overwhelm Shaper constructs.
Oh, it has a stamina
strange
meter when
box.
flying?
Crazy.
Yeah, kinda.
You have to know how
And
to
if you're
activate
cooled,
it.
meaning you
There's a
touched
Dominion
water,
camp close by.
it takes longer to
Perhaps
fill.
we'll find a clue there.
Is that the only thing I needed? Alright.
Why are the Dominion here? How could they know about... Oh,
What did you do?
I, sent a message.
Thanks, Gallon. Yeah, the infinite load screen does catch up. It is what it is. Every load screen's a risk. Single shot. Cool.
Good work. Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin and the manifold.
I'll look around for clues.
We found some kind of voice recording.
Forced entry with a version of the monitor's device. One trooper entered vault before door shut itself. Commanded to hold until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scouts succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the trooper inside the ruin.
2 special Dominion signets, then. That's what we need.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps.
Alright. Send me the location. Smashed all this stuff. Headshots are like 97. Yes, please. Yeah, there's weak points. So I get rid of the shooter. Yeah, there's like a gas tank on the back that does like 111 damage. Oh my god. What's it supposed to be right now?
One of the signets, but we need to get rid of the Dominion security around it. I'll get this decrypted as quickly as possible.
Oh, you just defend the point. There's another one that it's based on experience we gain, basically. Like, the more you do, the more you kill one, you know, helps instead of just standing in it.
That's one signet. I'll find the other.
Sending you the location of another Dominion camp.
Slam into the wall. Serious distance. Oh, there's a dragon shooting at me. Oh no. Look at that dragon. to kill this. I just want to see if I can. Good enough. Let's go do this. Got some stuff to kill here. FPS feels low. I stream in like, I don't know, 30 or 60 or something like that. I play a little higher. Yeah, my stream settings are set down to like 720p, like 40 frames a second. Something that I can hit consistently. It gives me the flexibility to like record and all that. So. Yeah. If I set mine higher, then I can't do anything else. I can't watch stream. I can't check my stream quality. I can't record to my hard drive at the same time. It just limits. So this is a level that allows me to like have things like at this level I can have Premiere open in the background. I can all this other stuff. So without having a dedicated machine. Would be cool if they enabled the crossplay. Yeah, their initial response was not at launch. So it's not no. That's one step tiny, like that's one step more politically correct than Bethesda's Ask Sony.
Signet. It's also secured. I'm starting the decryption. Where?
Got both the signets. Let's hope this works.
One way to find out. Head back to the ruin and try to open that door.
Into the load screen we go. Open with melee and then drop the grenade. Okay. Yeah, the combo feels really powerful. I mean, I feel excessively powerful in this level anyway. because I'm
Stay alert. There's
level
probably Dominion
too
in
high.
here.
I think am I level 12 now? Probably. Alright. Oh, I'm done. Two more. So I should open with the melee instead of finishing with the melee. Open with the melee. Drop the grenade. Hit the wrist rocket. Gonna die. Oh, maybe not.
The 3 Dominion soldiers that were locked in this chamber were behaving strangely. They seemed confused. But enough about that. We can move on and figure out how to get the manifold.
Okay, so somebody said that
Found the manifold, but it's protected by some kind of
symbols
barrier.
were
It's
on the
linked to the
building.
entire chamber structure.
I didn't
For
see it.
some purpose. You must break the link before the manifold can be removed.
Barrier's down.
Be as careful as you can. The manifold is fragile.
And dangerous?
Probably that too.
Got it. On my way back.
I can't believe it. We did it. See you soon.
Okay. And now we see if we have another load screen. It's a bit of a gamble. Just completed your second expedition. Look at you go, Pyro. Yeah, my capture card's been capturing at 720p, 32 frames a second, and in the last hour and 40 minutes I've only missed 30 of those frames. So not even a whole second has gone missing. So it's putting out exactly what I asked it to. I asked it to display as good as television. And that's given me the ability to, if I want to capture footage or anything like that, I can. Look at my cosmetics. Yeah, buddy. And I got all that battle damage on there. Neat. But if you have multiple things, you can skip them all. Yeah. New Javelin unlocked. So I need to do that right now, or I miss the opportunity in the current build of the demo. Oh, I got a power level 16 light machine gun. Snap. Blue candy. Tasty, tasty blue candy. You're liking the game way too much, Pyro. That's awesome. That's awesome. If the end game depth is there, this game's going to be phenomenal. And that's the only way we know that is hindsight. Like, that is not something you can ever learn from a demo. You know that from... Correct. Once you put 40 to 100 hours in it over, you know, the first couple weeks, and then you continue to put 4 to 10 hours in every week for 3 months, what does that look like? How do you feel a year from now? And it's an incredibly personal question, and how the majority of the population feels about it's going to be a lot of that choice. Okay, so I have 3 choices. So I have Storm is the latest in Javelin design. Operated by a skilled lancer, lightning, ice, and LR elementals make it an invaluable tool. A Colossus. Look at this guy. Heavily armored. You can count on the Colossus to hold the line or disperse threats in tremendous strength and close combat. And an Interceptor. Created as a scout suit for explorative and diplomatic missions, the Interceptor is the most agile and acrobatic. Lightning fast. Alright, I'm going to do the... If you're doing the Colossus first? You're going to go Storm first. So I've already seen Colossus several times. If you're going Storm, then I will roll Interceptor.
The Dominion is on the move.
I assume I get access to more. I assume it maybe, what, 14 I get another one, and 15 I get the last one?
The Interceptor is not for rookies. That's why we waited to introduce it to you. Corvus developed this suit so our agents could get in quick and get out quicker. This Javelin is more agile than anything you've experienced.
Let's put it on Interceptor.
It is, especially when you consider its advanced weaponry. Our agents have found its stealth abilities invaluable in delicate situations. But be careful. Great speed comes at a price. Lighter armor. Good to know. I'm interested in what you can accomplish with the Interceptor.
Okay, so I need to put on... Oh, it's a totally different... Okay. Machine pistol. No. I want my... assault rifle. Okay, and then change weapon. Give me this big, powerful gun. And then support, nothing equipped. Oh, I can't have a support. Interesting. But now I get strike systems. Okay. And then I get a component. Increases javelin armor by a large amount. And I have thruster cooldown speed and physical resistance. Yes, please. So I have not found any strike system stuff yet. Probably because I was not playing as a javelin that could use it. Okay. I don't have to worry about cosmetics. So let's... Boom! This game's way too laggy. Well, keep in mind that you could be playing at twice the frame rate as my stream. So, I don't know if part of that is you're catching my stream or what. Alright. Let me make it ready. There we go. What is this game called? Anthem. Anthem. Okay. I can pull up my stream and see. I can preview it. I can't preview when I run at max settings. Like I can't have previews up. I can't do anything. It just tears my graphics card up. So, oh, you're watching on mobile? Well, honestly, I build my stream setup at 720 at 32 frames a second because it's easy for mobile to take on. Because when you go above that, when you put out a 4K 60 frame per second stream, then when your mobile phone downsamples it, it chooses kind of how to interpret that. And like when I watch really high quality streams, my phone doesn't always look great. So this works great.
We are all here and able to speak to you.
Oh.
So I don't know there. This should be more than good enough for your phone.
Something fascinating back in the ruins. Shaper instruments. Never a dull moment.
I feel fast. Am I in your mission with you? my god, I can stay in this flying mode for so long. Ridiculous. Well, thanks, Pyro, for letting us know. You leveled from 11 to 13 in one mission, and now you're level 14.
I'm not complaining. It'd be nice for things to be
You've
simple
yet to
for
unlock a
once.
second
That's
jet
not
lag.
gonna
Oh
happen.
no.
Can't you let anyone
Yeah, they're saying there's a bug right now. If you
Yes.
don't, if you miss it, that's it. But they're working on fixing it.
Watch out for scorpions in the area.
Oh,
Must have moved in
scorpions.
recently.
I remember
Better do
this.
something about them.
I'll wait
They'll
for
get in
Brian
the
to
way of your
join.
investigation.
This gets a little nasty. I can pop some of these eggs. Oh, this melee is so good. Yes. How very Warframe of it. This is so good. Oh, I'm gonna like this a lot. Oh, I'm gonna kill scorpions. This is good. Oh, yes. That was like a Warframe Destiny Ultimate crossover event
Looks
incoming.
like we've cleared out the scorpions. That'll make it easier to continue the investigation.
That was excessive.
Those are not normal remains. Looks like some kind of goo.
Blood.
It doesn't look like blood to me.
Decomposition? Too
It's
quick.
above
Unlikely.
me.
Perhaps the manifold. Side effect of division?
Let's get some samples.
Agreed.
That's really gross.
Bring the samples to Aruna Call. Yes, our discussions have led to a hypothesis that the split in warped reality. There are side effects. Aruna Call specializes in that. She's on expedition helping the Sentinels.
On it.
Gosh, I feel fast. This is crazy. Ugh. Your PC meets recommended requirements on low settings and still freezes. Man, that's a bummer. I mean, that's part of the reason I stream at the rate I do, is that I play, like, I have, like... So, part of the reason I stream the way I do is I'm streaming at 720p to you guys, but I'm on a 5K display, and I have chat. Like, I have two chats, and then I have a preview of Brian's stream.
What's
I
happening?
have my stream
Can
health.
this
Like, I
argument
have a
wait until I get back
whole
to the fort?
layout. So, like, my stream is, or my computer's doing a lot more work than just processing my capture card.
We'll deal with this back here.
I'm actually faster than you when we're both flying, but my flight recovers faster than yours, and it does it while I'm flying. So like I can fly longer than I could before. Do we inherit a dead guy?
Crap. Scars.
Those sentinels need your help.
Where's Aruna Call?
The Scars took her. They took most of the Arcanists.
Wow, that was awesome. Is anyone playing on Xbox? I am Skeletor.
I'll handle it.
Be careful. There's an Escari leading them. Huge.
Horrible rubber bands and connection problems. Yeah, well, the Xbox has been terrible connection all day. Every load screen makes me nervous if I'm gonna get to continue in there. Every single one. It's why I have yet to get past like the third or fourth mission, because I just keep doing it and it just keeps not
Scars have them in
finishing.
cages here.
But it's made me excessively powerful with the missions I do have. Good about saying about Destiny with Destiny 1, and then they came out with Destiny 2
Aruna Call.
after making a series of mistakes.
Matthias Sumner sent me. He needs you to...
Oh, that jerk.
To analyze this?
Where did you get this? The energies it's giving off. I can evaluate this data back at the fort.
I'll take Aruna and the rest of the prisoners in the Strider. You should take out that Skara he mentioned. Kidnapping? Sounds like bad news.
Do we know what this Skara looks like?
The Sentinel said it was huge and dangerous.
Where am I supposed to to go?
Found the Ascara we're looking for. We have to take it down.
Drawing his fire. Ah, it was in melee. Oh, I got a crit on the head, I think. Oh, it's the legs. It's the leg plates. That was awesome.
Head back to the forum and see if Aruna discovered anything about
I got some good stuff here. Pick up your loot, pick up your loot. Oh no, there's another one. Ah! Yeah, I don't know if I picked it up. How do I get it to work? RNG. Random block. Random name. Random number generator. Straight up. The best thing I'd say on Xbox is if it's getting stuck at 95%, the first thing you do is you back out to home screen, you push start, and you quit the app. If that doesn't work, then hold the X on your Xbox button for about 10 seconds. It should manually shut your Xbox off. It should hard boot the system, and then when you boot it back up, you should get like a big load screen. It should take a really long time to boot back up and see if that fixes it. That's the best we've found. Once you get past the initial, like, I set up my character, I've gotten past the user agreement, it does seem to get smoother, because that seems to be where there's maybe just congestion issues. But getting past that is just luck. $13. When do I get another guy? No, there's 3 to choose from, so they could give me one at 13, 14, and 15, right? Well, no, there's 4 total. Colossus, Storm, my little ninja dude, and a ranger. So 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I would think maybe 14? Alright. Oh, snap. Yep, I was trying to play till 1. We have 9 whole seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and actually run and see if I can unlock another guy, and then start wrapping up. Oh, I guess I have to go back to the whole load screen. That's weird. And see if I can get one more suit. Go to my forge, and then that'll be a good place to wrap up. So if any of you have any questions, now's a good time. I can pay attention to chat. Serious issues, I think most of the issues are technical, and I think, Brian, you said it right. The great thing is those are small, those are binary issues to fix, right? They're either broken or they're not. And so once they fix those are good, as opposed to subjective things like poor game design. That's not something they can fix before the game ships. That may not be something they can fix ever. But if it's just a technical issue, then that's just, are they collecting the right data? Do they have the right people working on it? And does it get fixed? And if so, how long does it take? I mean, obviously there's a cost and stuff to it, but that's not really our problem, right? As the gamers. So, hopefully EA just throws the resources at it and it gets done. So, ideally, it gets easier to connect as there's less people online. So if you're trying to get an initial playthrough, either stay up late or get up early. Would be my suggestion. If it's a server congestion, if it's a resource issue. But it doesn't sound like it is at this point. 2 new messages. Expedition rewards. Thank you. I'm guessing that's just telling me what I got. Okay. Let's go see this forge. Walking up the stairs, walking up the stairs, walking up the stairs. Now my plan is to play some tomorrow, another couple hours, and then I'll get another couple hours on Sunday. So unless I hit level 15 and I'm just kind of done, in which case I'll go back to playing Blue Mage with my streams. So I'll be playing either way. They want me to talk to this person.
You're here.
Oh.
Those samples you brought me. What were they?
Well, they used to be Dominion.
I thought it might be something like that. Reality decay is not pretty.
Man, the city's so pretty.
Decay.
When a Shaper instrument taps into the Anthem, it affects reality, and reality is a lot less stable than you think it is. One incorrect variable and the entire equation collapses. Reality collapses.
Oh.
These Dominion, whatever happened to them altered their nature, the fundamentals of their existence. But it wasn't right. Something wasn't right. They couldn't last. What's this got to do with Matthias?
Whatever happened to these Dominion happened to Matthias too.
You're not saying...
The manifold affected him. It means they are unstable and in real danger. I gotta go.
Cool. I don't really want to do all that yet. I want to go talk to the forge and call it a night. I got distracted. How do I get back to the forge? How do I get to the forge from here? I don't like how slow you move through the town. Like, I can't jump, I can't... Yeah.
How's your javelin?
Movement's a bit different since the last repairs.
Can't seem to find my way to the forge. Maybe they don't want me to go to my forge yet? I just don't want to forget and not jump in the next mission. I can't seem to get back to my suit. Oh, neat. Maybe it's through here? Ah, there we go. Okay. Gold doors. Oh, thank you, Chris. Confirmation. I am in the right place.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
No,
I try.
You got Matthias back safe and sound. That's a 3-for-1 save right there. I had a good feeling about you ever since you turned up. Keep proving me right, okay?
I didn't want to just do my job here. I'm just trying to check my
As long as I'm a freelancer, I'll keep doing my job. Simple as that.
Always the same story with you, isn't it? Can't say you're not focused. Well, a place like this, we all need a purpose once we get here, right?
You're not from the Fort?
No. Never planned to be either. I was on a strider out of Helios. Had my sights on Anthem.
What happened?
Cataclysm. The sky turned yellow, the ground changed under us. The survivors were brought here.
Must have been tough.
It was. But that's surviving a cataclysm. I found work, had a kid, took on a bunch of javelins, and they're hopeless pilots. Simple, right?
Right.
All right. I'm guessing your mind's half on the next job.
Yes.
But try to rest while you're here. Your suit will be ready when you are.
Thank you. Now, can I talk to the thing? That's all I was trying to do, because I am trying to rest. Third expedition done. Pyro's going to beat it all in one sitting. Alright, here we go. Javelins. How do I get a third javelin? Can't choose yet. Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh gosh. I just want to make sure that I couldn't choose, because then if I hit 14, what if it's broken? Okay. So I cannot choose anything at 13. So we're assuming 14. I'll get to choose one of the remaining 2 that I haven't picked. Either Colossus or Storm. And then on 15, I'll be able to select the last one, is our assumption. I'm sure somebody out there has already done it and has figured it out. Let's drop this for the power level 17 pistol and try that out. I don't really like sniper rifles. Interceptor projects a ghost of itself that can warp to up to 3 targets, or charge to melee attack targets that causes the target to explode after 4 seconds. Yeah, exploding. Done. Support system, nothing equipped. Increases damage by 5% of base damage? Oh, then, no. I like that armor. I was all up in melee. Cool. That's a good spot to end it. And, cool. You don't think I'll get any more? You think I'm stuck with just my 2? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could just lock us into Ranger +1, and you don't get to try all of them. Leave you hungry for the real game to come out. Yeah. Yeah, they totally could. We'll see. My plan is to get to level 15 this weekend. And ideally clear all the expeditions once. And then we'll call that a demo. I still don't know that I'm going to pre-order it, but I mean, I went into this knowing that the most likely 2 scenarios were I like the game, but I can't fit it above WoW and 14, so I don't end up playing it, and I end up just watching vicariously through Brian, who's found the time. Or B, I don't like it, and then I don't have any regret about not having room for it. So I would rather them made a game that I feel bad about missing. That's how I feel about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts looks like it's going to be phenomenal, and I just honestly am looking at my time and don't see where I'm going to get to play it. So thank you guys. Liz, Fiasco, good to see you. Hope everybody's having a great night. Glad at least Brian and I got to play together at least once on day 1. You still get infinite loading. If you're on Xbox, I would recommend first going to home, and you just go here, you tap quit, then you boot it back up. Well, then if not, hard booting. And that's the best bets that we have. It's still not a perfect fix, and just keep cycling between those 2 things. So good luck, and keep at it, guys. I wish that we had better news or a better system, and part of me wishes it was as simple as like, oh yeah, just be a YouTuber and they give you access. It's not that. Like, Brian paid for the game, gave a code out to somebody, gave me his other code. We both got in and he didn't. Like, it is just random. It is just random. It's not fair. It's not reasonable. Yeah, and he had access to a PC client and an Xbox client and couldn't get in. So it is just frustrating. Yep. So, I wish it was something that simple. Good luck to all of you. Hope you have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next time.